Hello, welcome to ECBSE online classes. In this video, we would be covering coordinate geometry for class 10th. The specific topic discussed is distance between 2 points, and it is part B video in the series on coordinate geometry. In the previous video, we have discussed about using two number lines to define Cartesian coordinate system in 2D plane. That looks like this. In the figure, O is called origin, and the horizontal line is called x-axis, and the vertical line is called y-axis. Let's now consider a point P in the 2D plane as shown in the figure. As we have discussed earlier, P represents a pair of real numbers. So P can be written as x coordinate comma y coordinate or abscissa comma ordinate. How do we get these? Let's take a look at that. Let's draw line PA perpendicular to x-axis as shown in the figure. The length of line segment OA is called abscissa or x coordinate of P. If you observe, length of line segment OA is equal to the distance between origin O and the point A marked on x-axis, right? Similarly, one can draw line PB perpendicular to y-axis as shown in the figure, and length of line segment OB is called ordinate or y coordinate of point P. If you observe, length of line segment OB is equal to the distance between origin O and the point B on y-axis. Please take a note of that. Let's now find the distance between a point and origin of the coordinate system. Let's mark a point P, that is 8, 6. The point P is marked. Let's now draw a line OP connecting the origin O and point P as shown in the figure. Now we have to find the distance between O and point P. It essentially is equal to finding the length of line segment OP, right? We know that abscissa of point P is 8 units. So let's mark A on x-axis at 8 units. So if you observe, the triangle OAP is a right triangle. It means that we can apply Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem is defined as square of hypotenuse equal to sum of the squares of other two sides of a right triangle, right? It means that OP square, which is hypotenuse for this particular triangle, is equal to OA square plus PA square. OA is equal to 8 units, that is abscissa, and PA is equal to 6 units, that is ordinate. Let's substitute those values into the Pythagoras theorem to get OP square equal to 8 square plus 6 square, that is equal to 100. Means that OP is equal to 10 units. It means length of line segment OP is equal to the distance between origin O and point P is equal to 10 units. Please take a note of that. Let's now find the distance between 2 points. In the previous case, we have considered one point and origin as the other point and found the distance between those two, right? Now let's consider two different points. Find the distance between P equal to 8, 6 and Q equal to 5, 2. Let's first mark P that has got abscissa 8 and ordinate 6, right? After marking P, let's mark Q that has got abscissa 5 and ordinate 2, that is Q. Let's now connect Q and P. Let's name various points of intersection like B, D, R, A and C, right? B and D are on x-axis and A and C are on y-axis. right? If you observe the triangle PQR is a right triangle, it means that we can apply Pythagoras theorem, that is defined as PQ square equal to PR square plus QR square, right? As you see in the figure, QR is equal to BD. Now BD can be written as length of line segment OD minus length of line segment OB. It means that BD equal to 8 minus 5, that is equal to 3. As you see in the figure, PR is equal to CA, right? CA can be written as length of line segment OC minus length of line segment OA. It means that PR equal to CA equal to 6 minus 2, that is equal to 4 units. Let's substitute QR equal to 3 and PR equal to 4 into Pythagoras theorem to get PQ square equal to 4 square plus 3 square, that is equal to 25. Simplify it to get PQ equal to 5 units. It means that the distance between P, that is 8, 6, and point Q, that is 5, 2, is 5 units, right? Let's now define the formula for computing the distance between 2 points. In the previous cases, we are constructing a triangle and using Pythagoras theorem to compute the distance, right? Now let's define a formula for computing the distance between 2 points using a coordinate geometry way. How do we do that? Let's find distance between points P and Q. Let's say that Q is x1 comma y1 and P, that is x2 comma y2. Let's mark them on the coordinate system. Let's connect PQ. To find the distance between P and Q, we have to find the length of line segment PQ, right? If you observe the triangle PQR, I have marked just R in this particular case. The triangle PQR is a right triangle, means that PQ square equal to PR square plus QR square. Let's substitute. Okay, if you observe, QR can be written as x2 minus x1. Similarly, PR can be written as y2 minus y1, right? Let's substitute these two into the Pythagoras theorem to write it as PQ square equal to x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square, right? This equation can be rearranged to write as PQ equal to square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Please note that this square root applies to the whole of the equation. It means that the distance between 2 points denoted by x1 comma y1 and x2 comma y2 is equal to square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Please take a note of this. Now let's compute the distance between 2 points the coordinate geometry way. In the previous cases, we were dealing with Pythagoras theorem and after constructing the triangles, all that, right? Let's now do the way given by the coordinate geometry. Find distance between points 8, 6 and 0, 0. It essentially means that we want to find the distance between a point 8, 6 and the origin. So to do the coordinate geometry way, we are defining x1 comma y1 equal to 0, 0 and x2 comma y2 equal to 8, 6. We know that distance between 2 points x1 comma y1 and x2 comma y2 is equal to square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square, right? Let's substitute the values of x1 y1 and x2 y2 into this equation to get the distance between 8, 6 and 0, 0 as square root of 8 minus 0 whole square plus 6 minus 0 whole square, that is equal to square root of 8 square plus 6 square, that is equal to square root of 100. It means that the distance between these 2 points is 10. Now let's find distance between 2 points 8, 6 and 5, 2. It means that x1, y1 equal to 8, 6, x2, y2 equal to 5, 2. Let's substitute these two into the previous equation and simplify it to get the distance between 8 comma 6 and 5 comma 2 is equal to 5. This is what exactly we have gotten when we have used the Pythagoras theorem way or the regular geometry way, right? Let's now find distance between 2 points. One is 5 comma minus 5 and other point is 0 comma 7. Let's substitute x1 y1 equal to 5 comma minus 5 and x2 y2 equal to 0 comma 7 into the previous equation to get the distance between these 2 points as square root of 169, that is equal to 13 units, right? You must have seen that the coordinate geometry way of computing the distance between 2 points is much faster compared to the regular geometry way, right? I hope you must have enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to our channel on YouTube and follow us on Facebook too. Thank you.